Hello, Swami Gang. We're continuing our adventure in Baldur's Gate 3. Let's go over what happened last episode. Halsin said that Thaniel is resting, but it's not a rest because, I had a long day type of rest. It's more of a, I'm resting because I've been trapped in a portal for 100 years and I'm absolutely drained. Yeah, Halsin found out what's wrong with him. So, the shadows split Thaniel up into two. Don't ask me why they got split up. Just go with it, okay? So when they took the Thaniel that we saved in the portal, got left behind in the Shadow Curse lands, okay? So half of him left and the other half stayed. And since it's been 100 years since they split, the part of Thaniel that was left behind here is heavily corrupted. So think of like the best version of you was ripped away from you and you got to go to the portal because you're the weaker version, and the stronger version of you was slowly being corrupted by the dark side for about 100 years. Just that's the situation that's going on right now. That is the best I can try to explain what's going on here, okay? And as Halsin was rambling about how we need to have two halves to make a whole, I remembered that we met a child named Oliver a few episodes back, and I'm starting to piece it together. Oliver is Thaniel's corrupted other half. I told Halsin that I knew where this kid was and that I would bring him back. And Halsin then said that he feels bad for making me do all the grunt work for him. And then he asked if he can officially join the group. I told him that he couldn't join the group, but he can join the family. Yeah, I'm calling us a family now at this point. We've been through so much. We're our fucking family. I'm just happy he can now tag along with us. I always felt so bad leaving him behind. Unfortunately, I had to tell Astarion to stay behind after telling him that morning that he could come with us. I'm so sorry, Astarion. I'll make it up to you later. I'll probably let you snacky snack or something. I don't know. I'll think of something. I got you, dude. Side note, if y'all start hearing a rumor that Shadowheart and Halsin are sleeping together, it's from me. Look, I know it's not true, but after this interaction that they had out in the open, I'm convinced that they either already hooked up or they're both thinking about it, okay? And they already got my approval here, okay? If they want to be together, I feel like that would be a good pairing. You go get him, Shar. If you want to go climb that tree, you go climb that tree. I am kidding, okay? Shadowheart, you don't have to climb this tree if you don't want to. In between you and me, Shadowheart, I know what your type is. That's right, Lily. Women. See, she gets it. Listen, I know that the canon version is that all the characters are pansexual, and that's great. I love that. I love that for them. And everybody's happy at the end of the day, Everyone gets to be with whoever they want to, and the characters are completely fine with it. But as a straight woman, if I notice that Shadowheart has some sus moments, she's not hiding it. And I was on to something because I just found out that her voice actor is openly a lesbian. Like, she does not hide that. In fact, she met her current girlfriend on the set of Baldur's Gate 3. You know what? I am getting way off topic. Let's get back to what happened last episode. Okay, so Halsin, Shart, Karlach, and I went back to where we last found Oliver, and I told him that he needs to get back to Thaniel. And since this 100-year-old child wants to act like he's 6, I talked to him like I was 7. Probably should have let Halsin talk to him, but whatever. Oliver, what's the word that Shart used? Oh yeah, scuppered away. And Oliver snitched us out to his mummy and daddy. Not cool, little dude, not cool. So since Oliver wanted to play with the big kids, we did not hold back. Halsin unleashed his inner owl bear and started slapping all of Oliver's friends back to the shadows. Oliver even had an owl bear of his own and wanted to duel my owl bear. Mine won. It's kind of disappointing. I was kind of expecting like a duel of fates type of battle here. Nah, I didn't even let him get up. Karlach was having a little too much fun killing everybody, but I was right there with her, having a blast. Shadowheart got in trouble by Daddy, and I thought that this is just too convenient. You know, out of all the people in my party, Daddy picks Shadowheart to give a lecture to. Oh, this game is self-aware. You can't convince me otherwise. But Shadowheart had the last laugh in the end because she killed Daddy. She said, "You're not my dad! Why are you always trying to tell me something, you ugly ass fucking noodlehead?" And what followed after that was the most cursed cutscene I think I have ever seen. Halsin's large owlbear ass covered the whole scene. Could not see anything at all except his big ass. We were inside him at one point. You can't even see Oliver. And you know, this was an important cutscene. I'm gonna have to find the real version of this cutscene so I can actually see what was supposed to look like. To make a long story short, Halsin convinced Oliver to go back to Thaniel. Okay, that's all you need to know. Look, I'm sorry if I've ruined the experience for you guys here with this cutscene. I wish I could unsee it too, but this was out of my control. This was not my doing. Other than us struggling at the end to just function like normal people, that's pretty much it. You're all caught up now. Thaniel, he's awake!
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping.
What did he say?
He spoke of you.
Of me?
Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me.
I did.
100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place.
What?
The soul that brought it into being. For the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Okay, I think that was Oliver speaking there. Oh, he's done talking. Oh, okay. Good talk, little man. Hey, Halsin, how are you?
Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, oak tree. Hey, I got a question. Do you know Chihira?
Only by reputation.
You never met her?
She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought.
Oh.
And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived.
You didn't talk to her? She was at Last Light In.
Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
No offense, but aren't you like 100 years old? You're an archdruid. What could you possibly have left to learn from anyone?
No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence. And perhaps work to a common goal.
Yeah, you could have. I mean, you spent all those years fighting in the Shadow Curse. What happens when it's all lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
Halsin, I thought I already told you. You are a part of this family now. I just wish you would have joined me earlier.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
You could do both. Whatever. Hey, what happened before when the Shadow Curse was unleashed? Like, was this place awesome?
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shar.
Oh, that's right.
Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the shadow curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel.
God, all these actors in the game were just so good.
I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid.
Wow, that sucks.
An inauspicious beginning.
Inauspicious? What are these big words here? You know, it just sounds like you did what you had to, and you saved lives. That's a win in my book.
You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has
I
suffered.
thought this was a 100-year plan thing. Like, I thought you were just in it for the long haul. Anyway, let me get to know you, man.
It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the shadow curse will be a happy one.
Me too.
What would you like to know?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but you are quite large for an elf.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now.
Halsin, the first thing that I said to you, and I quote, "Dude, you have tree trunks as arms." Literally the first thing I said was how big you were. If that's restraining myself, then what has been said to you? Like, I'm curious now. I want to know. What have people said to your face, sir?
Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry.
I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be.
Okay.
Stranger things have most certainly happened.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that, Halsin. I originally was supposed to be a 7-foot half-elf warlock that was the most unathletic person ever. So don't give me a lecture about body shaming here. Trust me, I know. Alright, so how did you become a druid? Do you, like, gain powers for that or what? What? I really don't know.
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course.
What?
Nature was my very first friend.
Oh, that's sad.
I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
Okay, that just unlocked so many questions. But we don't have time for that. So, do you have people out there somewhere? Family, friends, a lover, perhaps?
You're not a doppelganger, are you?
Huh?
Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place?
Not that I'm aware of.
Save for me, my line perished a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree.
I don't know what that is.
The Grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
Yeah, you're a part of this family now. Oh, God. You didn't answer the part about lovers. I don't care. That's gonna open up something else. I'm just gonna say I'm sorry for your loss.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
I feel that, man. Okay, why is it giving me this option again? Are you wanting to know if he has any lovers? No, I don't care. Turn to other matters. So tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature?
Something I don't know.
I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time.
Okay.
And I've something of a sweet tooth.
Me too.
Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
Well, it's right there, man. But hold on. Whittling. What do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
You make wooden ducks. Oh, we need to protect this man. I love him already. So you turn into a bear and you like honey?
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
Listen, I'm not honey shaming you. I like honey too, but really, how old are you?
350 years young.
Shut up.
I've been privileged to watch saplings grow into mighty boughs.
350 years old. You know what? Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I don't know if I can top that, but I do live in mortal fear of krakens, though I've never actually seen one. You know, ever since I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, I have never been the same.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand, but as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe.
Whew, I could sleep better tonight. Okay, thank you.
Anytime.
You know, I didn't expect to talk to Halsin that long, but I'm glad I did. I really feel like I know the guy now. Hey, Lele, how you doing?
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
So I ain't the only one that notices tree trunk arms. This is why we're best friends, Lazo.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
A savvy move recruiting Halsin to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
Well, looks like you got some studying to do, Gale.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shar for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
We're talking about Halsin, not Shar. God, this cold has got you in a chokehold, Shadowheart.
Halsin is such a delight.
He really is.
Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
You are a wild card, Will. I never know what response I'm gonna get with you. Hey, baby girl, how you doing?
Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed.
Aw.
And glad he's on our side.
Well, if I knew you liked big, strong men, I'd be bigger.
Oh. Yes.
Well, I'm big where it counts. Well, today's a new day, and we're not dead from the tap holes, which means we have to switch out the party. And the next person to be on the bench is Karlak. She is not going to be happy with me.
Soldier? Really? Really? Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Don't eat too much dirt, Karlak, okay? Bye, love you.
Hello, my dear.
I'm a man of my word. Come on, Astarion.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Lead on I will. Through this spooky-ass graveyard. The only thing that has given me confidence is this song right now. The song is kind of hyping me up, I'm not gonna lie. Just, I've never been over here. I don't want to get scared. All these dark Justiciars slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby, or a temple. Shadowheart, why are you on mute? You have been on mute for the longest time, and I've had to voice your lines. You have a wonderful voice actor who does your lines way better than I do. Wait, who the fuck's up here? Y'all see him?
Vultures in circle, preparing their right.
Raphael, you motherfucker, I see you. What are you doing? Are you practicing your lines? How long have you been standing there? Practicing your lines, waiting for us to come by. Days. It's been weeks since I've seen you, man. Have you been standing in that exact same spot for weeks now? Practicing what lines you're gonna say to us? Well, you've had weeks to prepare because we're here now. Show me what you got.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Honestly, man, how long have you been standing around practicing that little recital? Because I need to know at this point.
Until it was perfect.
So weeks then.
I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way.
Ew!
I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
Oh no, the dangers in a spooky temple? So what did you expect me to just turn around and walk away?
Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering.
I would easily push you.
But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Okay, unlike you, I improv all my lines. Except my intros. I actually take time out of my day to make scripts for that. I work really hard. But fine, paint me a fucking picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time.
Okay.
Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Oh, come on, Raphael. You could do better than that. Paint me a clearer picture than that. Can you do that for me, you evil bard? You know, the fact that we are both bards is just hilarious to me. Yeah, 29. Get your paintbrush, Raphael.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm.
Oh, no.
In truth, it is carnage incarnate.
Where have I heard that from?
So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You know, you're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell, man. A bard can sense when another bard is barding. Apparently not. Do I have any inspiration points? I know I do. Yep, we're rolling again. Rolling again. Come on, Tab. Please don't embarrass me. Get some guidance from Shar. The one time I asked for guidance, I don't need it. 27.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
I rolled a 27 for that answer. You know what, Raphael? I think you're bluffing. I don't think there's anything down there. Huh. It's a shame, really. I always knew you were a coward at heart.
Listen here, Pipsqueak.
Oh.
Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Don't you need to talk to Astarion?
And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion.
I was about to say.
When the beast is dead,
No.
I'll consider that payment enough
Oh,
to
hell
translate
no.
those scars of yours.
No offense.
A fairer deal than I expected.
Why are we making deals?
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly.
Oh my god.
And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
No. No, that's a shitty ass deal. You mean to tell me we have to go kill some fucking devil down there just to translate what's on your fucking back?
Hello, my
Don't
dear.
hello, my dear me. Are you really gonna trust this devil that he's gonna keep his word?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day.
Your priorities are a bit fucked up.
I think he likes us.
I think he does. What? No! No! I do like him too, but I'll never say that to his smirky face.
Perhaps if we kill this Orthon extra bloody, he'll invite us for tea and brandy back in his house.
Don't push it, Astarion. The only reason why I'm even considering doing this for you is because it is for you. You are my friend. If I had to play dirty with the devil, so be it. I ain't scared. Any last words before we go into the spooky temple? Attempts to restrain Lady Shar's power, perhaps. Failed attempts. Thanks, Swami, who's pretending to be Shadowheart. Alright, let's go in here. Ah, what a lovely place. Oh, he was right. I did brazenly open this door.
Zerel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
How you gonna carry if you have no arms?
Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
Fine, I don't want to talk to your floating head anyway.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. A Amiel Telere Manon here.
Are we at the man's wife's catacomb? I wonder how she died.
That's the symbol of Merkel.
Oh, thank you, Hausen. We got a history buff over here. I need that.
An open tomb. Empty. Not ominous in the slightest.
Sorry, Shadowheart. I'm the main character. I talk over you. Oh.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh my. You just, disarm it. Hey, let's go. 21. Can you do something for me? Can you disarm this trap for me? Oh no, why did it click? My life depends on this roll right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Roll again. Roll again. I heard it click. If I move, I'm dead. Thank you. Thank you. Sweet 16. Y'all know I'm a bard at heart. I'm over here just singing songs. Oh my god! I walked over a trap! Yeah, I spend I don't know how many minutes just disarming traps along the way. It gets boring real quick. But you do have to keep everybody safe. But I will play scenes that I'm not disarming traps. In fact, they're very informational for me to learn. So let's just go ahead and just play this scene.
Whoever that elf is, he's got an army of Shar worshippers at his command.
That's Ketheric Thorm, you dumbass. God, Tav, why are you not paying attention? You are the main character.
Sosun Elg Oloth.
Whoa, what does that mean? I swear to God, the narrator's voice just makes everything sound so cool. Shadowheart, stop talking! No one can hear you!
Looks like that elf lost someone dear to him.
Oh, that's what Shadowheart was saying. She did mention about Isabel's not-so-resting place. I did read a little bit of it.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Thank you for stating the obvious, you guys. Thanks. I don't know what I'd do without y'all.
What is this bright tower? Strange.
It's... Read the subtitles up there, Tab! Moonrise Towers! Good God, why are we being so stupid? I think we're about to encounter our first puzzle, you guys. This is a puzzle. Great. So...
Whoever that elf is, he's got an army of Shar worshippers at his command.
Oh my god, Tab, just do the fucking puzzle. Just start hitting buttons and let's just see what happens. I feel like that's not how you should be doing that. But, yeah. Press buttons. Oh god. Oh my god. I don't think that was the right... I don't think that was the right thing to do. You see how I disarmed this whole right side? We're safe. We're fine. Oh, good God. Okay. Okay. So... just hit it again. Yeah. I like how I'm doing the exact same pattern again.
Sosun Elg Oloth.
I just like hearing her say that word. Okay, here you go. Okay, that just... it still didn't do anything. How about we press this button first? Ah! Okay. Oh! Y'all!
Looks like that elf lost someone dear.
No! Press the button! Okay. This is gonna how we're gonna do this, right? Please, for the love of God. Nope, this one. Yeah! We did it! Let's press on. Ooh, this room is purple. Shadowheart, you have been talking this whole time. No one hears you, sweetie.
Where will it bring us, though?
Oh my god. Oh my god. We need to fix Shadowheart over here. I have a feeling we're about to do Shadowheart's whole side quest over here, and she's on mute. I need her to be unmuted. Should have just pressed this button here. I was kind of reading a little bit of what Shadowheart was telling me to do. Yet again, I've just been hitting buttons this whole time. Oh. Oh. Shar. Why are we going out? Shar! You know what? If you were just unmuted, I would know what's going on. Oh. You know, for a cult, y'all really got the aesthetics down. I love purple.
A Sharan structure, going by the design.
How did we know that? Have we been studying Shar too?
The Gauntlet of Shar. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
Do you hear yourself right now? Dark Lady's sacred crucible? What did you think of it?
Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shar is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor.
Okay, can you tell me what you know of this place?
The Gauntlet of Shar is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful.
Oh god.
To judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shar that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single saloon knight. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
So you telling me this temple is used for like the ultimate test of Dark Justiciars? How many tests do you have to take, Shadowheart? And you do all this and you like rank the highest? Is that what you're telling me? You know what? Let's just set up camp. Set up camp. Do we actually get to stay in the temple, or do we go back to the new location? Oh my god, Withers is still talking to the child there. I am not talking to the child. I do not want to tell her that her parents are dead. Halsin, tell me, how do you feel about being in Lady Shar's temple? And yes, me asking you about your opinion about every little thing that we do is a normal thing that I do. So you just got to get used to this.
A temple dedicated to Shar. More than a temple, perhaps. A proving ground. This must be where Ketheric Thorm grew his dark-cloaked ranks.
See, you're gonna fit in this family just fine. And another thing you're gonna have to get used to is just being benched.
Wherever you need me.
Yeah, you're definitely the newest family member.
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
I say that because literally everyone else just starts kicking and screaming that I benched them.
Shar's domain indeed. Despair and discarded memories lurking in every shadow.
Are you nervous, Will?
I feel the weave growing more distant by the moment. We walk Shar's path now. Best we don't spend too long in her shadow.
Is that fucking bad?
This temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally.
Well, I'm glad you feel right at home.
Something in the air down here. It's like this place wants to be forgotten.
I think that's Lady Shar's embrace. Okay, you're off the bench. Come on.
Aces.
Lae'zel, I've been trying to find you this whole time. You're like way up here where the bats are. God.
Shar's spirit lingers here. The air's thick with lies and trickery.
I know it is, Lae'zel, but we have to do this for Shadowheart. We did the whole crush thing with you. It's Shadowheart's turn.